Once upon a time, a daring robber targeted a bank and made off with a substantial sum of money. The vigilant bank manager wasted no time and promptly alerted the police. He described the incident, explaining that the robber had made a swift escape in a conspicuous red car after pilfering the bank's funds. The police swung into action, meticulously examining the CCTV footage, which indeed revealed the red car along with its license plate number. Armed with this crucial information, the police set out to locate the elusive thief. To their amazement, an inspector came across the very same red car parked in front of a house. However, to everyone's surprise, it was a solitary young woman who answered the door and lived in the residence. Undeterred, the inspector entered the house and conducted a thorough search. After scrutinizing the contents of her room, he made a decisive declaration. "You are the robber, and you are under arrest." The challenge now was to unravel the mystery. What led the inspector to apprehend the young woman as the thief? The answer lies in the attire worn by the young woman. Her black pants, shirt, and mask perfectly matched the outfit of the robber captured in the CCTV footage. The striking resemblance in the attire left no doubt that the young woman was indeed the thief who had orchestrated the bank robbery, leading to her subsequent arrest. Bryan, a wealthy individual, embarked on a trip to the Alaskan forest. Little did he know that his enemy, who sought to harm him, had discovered his whereabouts and began pursuing him. While enjoying his adventure, Bryan was faced with the task of setting up a camp for the night. In this forest, he encountered 3 trees. Can you determine from which tree he should gather wood? The answer lies in selecting the tree in the middle. The choice is driven by a couple of observations. The first tree is home to birds' nests, indicating that its wood may be soft, as birds often prefer softer trees. On the other hand, the third tree is not a viable option because it's an apple tree, and apples are typically a fruit of the winter season, not the summer. Therefore, the middle tree is the most suitable choice for obtaining wood for Bryan's camp. Bryan, realizing he was being pursued, swiftly fled the scene and sought refuge in an aged, mysterious house. Inside, he encountered 3 doors, but only one would lead him to safety. Behind the first door lay searing hot lava, a perilous path to take. The second door concealed a perilous trap, a rock poised to fall upon anyone attempting entry. The third door harbored hazardous gases, making it a dangerous option as well. The question is, which door did Bryan choose to open for his escape? The answer to this perplexing scenario unfolds ingeniously. Bryan decided to open the second door, but he didn't step through it. Instead, he retrieved his bag and hurled it through the doorway. The rock descended upon the bag, sparing Bryan, and he made a hasty exit from the ominous house. Subsequently, Bryan managed to locate his car and began his journey back home. However, tragedy struck when he met with an unfortunate accident that resulted in a loss of his memory. Seizing the opportunity, a stranger arrived bearing a striking resemblance to Bryan's son, with the intention of claiming Bryan's property. The situation grew more complex when one individual insisted he was Bryan's son, while the other made the same claim. Now, can you discern which of these claimants is the genuine son? The solution to this puzzle lies in the photograph hanging on the wall. In the photograph, Bryan's real son has a clear face with no mole. In contrast, the fake son has a noticeable mole on his face. Therefore, the boy on the left is Bryan's legitimate son, as indicated by the absence of a mole, making him the rightful heir. A mysterious illness began afflicting people in New York, causing concern among the higher authorities. The minister found himself under intense scrutiny from the media and decided to take action. He appointed a special officer to investigate the source of the illness. After conducting a thorough inquiry, the special officer uncovered the cause: hazardous gases emitted by the factories in the area. There were 3 factories in close proximity. Which one was responsible for the toxic emissions? The answer to this puzzle lies in the observation of Factory A and Factory C. These factories are surrounded by greenery and bird life, indicating that they are not responsible for the dangerous gases. Therefore, the only remaining suspect is Factory B, as it is devoid of such natural surroundings, suggesting that the hazardous gases originate from this factory.